So Bruno Mars just released his highly anticipated album. This has been his first album in almost a decade. First solo album in almost a decade, that is. I know he did have the Anderson Paak duet album with the Silk Sonic stuff. That was actually enjoyable. Thus far, I've only heard one track, and that is, well, the single. It's entitled I Just Might. And I did enjoy it. I did have my criticism of it just sounding like things that Bruno Mars has experimented with as an artist. Ooh, already I'm enjoying this. I like the way that first string came in. It's a bit of a giving a Hispanic flavor with those horns though. Love the contrast.
For just a chance to win your heart, you could set the bar beyond the stars. I'll do anything you ask me to.
Mm.
Say you
Whew.
want the moon, watch me learn to fly. Ain't a mountain you could point to.
Okay, I did not see this coming. I thought this was just gonna be one more upbeat, high energy, retro feel song, but this is a acoustic ballad. He sounds amazing. His voice sounds very reminiscent of uh unorthodox jukebox. Mm, yeah, and I do like that piano climb there. I think they do a 4 5 6. Yeah, good.
I wouldn't cry. It's crazy, but it's true. There's nothing I won't do. I'd risk it all for you.
Oh,
To hold your hand and call you mine. I'm trying to be your man
hey,
to the end of time.
hey.
Oh, I'll do anything you ask me to. I would run through a fire just to be by your side.
Woo.
If your heart's on the line, you can take mine. It's crazy.
All right, yeah, yeah. I'm enjoying this. I will run by your side just to make you mine. Does he switch from like a minor to a major there? Hmm, okay, I'm loving, and his vocals very crisp. So far, I'm enjoying this. I did mention that it did have a Latin kind of feel to it in that intro, and yeah, kind of giving you that little slow salsa vibe. It's good.
But it's true. There's nothing I won't do. I'd risk it all for you. I would swim across the sea just to show you. Sacrifice my life just to hold you.
Just to
I'll
hold
keep
you
on
on
to
and
prove that
on.
you belong here in my arms.
As an album opener, yeah, that's a 9 out of 10. I really love that Hispanic vibe that it had. It wasn't too blatant or blazant, rather. It was just a nice little subtlety in it. Yeah, that was really good. And I didn't going into the project, I did not expect this sound from him here. So it was a nice change of pace. Good album starter. I really enjoy that. Not the lemon pepper steppers.
I feel like dancing, feel like dancing. Little mama, you turn me on. Little mama, you turn me on. Move your body right here, just a little closer, next to mine. Come on and cha-cha-cha with me, and do my cha-cha-cha with you tonight.
It's good. It's like that.
I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Ooh, come on and cha-cha-cha with me, and do my cha-cha-cha with you tonight. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Ooh. It's all poppin'.
All right, thus far, what I do appreciate is the instrumentation above all else. It was a good added flavor to pitch his vocals down and do some lower stacks in that verse. And I see they're gonna do something similar in the second verse. Uh, Context wise, it's a bit cheesy, but Bruno Mars has this way of selling cheesy stuff to us, and it's enjoyable thus far. Definitely isn't stronger than the opening track, but enjoyable nonetheless.
There's a party at the Pinky Ring. Ooh, the hooligans way outside. The spotlight's on you now. Spotlight's on you. Let me see what you came to do. Let me see what you came to do. Girl, that dance floor is yours, and you're looking ready to set it on fire. Come on and cha-cha-cha with me, and I'ma cha-cha-cha with you tonight. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how.
Yeah, so all in all, my thoughts are relatively the same. Enjoyable, but also forgettable at the same time. Not bad.
You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never seen. Yes, you did. Ooh, so can I be? I don't wanna know, girl. So please don't do that to me. Cause it will break my heart, break my heart, break my heart. If I find out you can move, you better show me now, show me now, show me now.
If you want to check out my full reaction and breakdown of I Just Might, you can find it on the channel. We're gonna move on.
Uno, dos, tres.
Already almost a reggae type of flavor with that quadruple intro. Okay. I think there's always been a conversation about Bruno Mars where they say he's like a tribute act or he appropriates music that isn't necessarily his culture. This doesn't seem to be the case here. And not even that I necessarily even agreed with it. I'm not gonna get into that part of it, but uh Bruno Mars is Hispanic, right? I think he's, I might be wrong, Puerto Rican. But yeah, this is so far pretty much Latin inspired music. So I think his name is even Hernandez or something along the lines of that. But yeah,
Is it your eyes that light my sky? Or that in the pouring rain you still shine? Is heaven your name? Or is it divine? Don't let a girl that's gonna look good next to mine. Oh, your little earth angel, the way I put together, only God can do. show it off. Honey, you are a miracle.
All right, you see songs like this, I can always get behind. Just celebrating your woman. This is a good song. God was showing off while making you. He's getting into it. I like that 4 time beat. I love the way they bring it back into that chorus, incorporate it. Keeps the song fresh, keeps the song interesting. So far, so good. This is good, solid so far.
To me, no, you ain't gotta hide your wings. Set them free. Set them free. Your hair, your face, your skin, your lips. I ain't never seen beauty like this. I was blind. Now I see. Set them free. Your hair, your face, your skin, your lips. I ain't never seen beauty like this. I was blind. But now I see. Oh, your love got page on the way I put together. Only God can do. Only God can do. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it.
What I'm enjoying the most about this song is the heavy use of the religious imagery. Uh, I love the the line about you making causing the blind to see. That's a direct reference to Jesus. I love the angelic references. Overall, this is a good song, well written, well structured, and I'm enjoying this thoroughly. I'm giving this a 8 out of 10.
Did you rather make love tonight?
Tonight,
Tell me why you wanna fight with me, baby.
baby. He cooking.
Let me show you I can make it
Right.
right. You want me knocking on the door, crying in the rain, begging you for you, I'll do all them things. I'm begging, don't go, baby, no, no, no. I apologize, but you keep going on. It's a practice, I admit I was wrong. Stop playing, we come back home.
Percussion, percussions on this. Wow, that do 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 do. That's such an interest. It keeps the song so fresh, but vocally, he killing this. He sounds very buttery over this type of production. This reminds me of a song on the Silk Sonic project. It was called "Put on a Smile." Arguably my favorite from that project. This this fits in that realm right there. Loving this.
You wanna fight with me, baby? Why you wanna fight? Or did you rather make love tonight? Sweet love. Sweet love. Why you wanna fight with me, baby? Why you wanna fight? Let me show you I can make it right. Just run into my arms. Let's just start again. Girl, I call them all. Plead with all your friends. Yes, I will. All I do it for us, 'cause enough is enough. We can work this out. Don't say that it's no. You may hate me now, but
this is a 10 out of 10. The call and response, killing it vocally. He sounds crisp. The production, A1. The musicianship, right there. I love the little inflections that he does, where he kind of flips between a minor and major scale. It, yeah, he killing it. And I do like that little, what you would call it, the little ear candy that they do. The fill, the piano fill, that da 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 da. It's almost very reminiscent of, I think it's Maya Carey. When you left, you lost a part of me. Yeah, if y'all know what I'm talking about, that's what it reminds me of. But really good song.
Baby, we should be together. Love so hard to find. Break your heart, I would never. Girl, I'd rather die. But baby,
This is Skate again from the Silk Sonic. Skate to me, baby. Skate now. Slide you way on over. That's exactly what this is.
I really want you. Hey, baby, I wanna give you my game. Hey, baby, I'll forever be yours. Every hour, every day, on my soul. I'ma love you like you never been loved before. On my soul. I'ma love you like you never been loved before. Put it on anything, put it on everything. On my soul, on my soul. I've traveled all around the world, and now here you are. Turns out you don't need a rocket ship, no, to find your own shooting star.
So on my soul, standouts. I do like the drums again. The more Congo-esque wooden drums with a nice touch. Again, vocally, he does sound really clean over this. Performance is solid, relatively solid. The only downside is I feel like I've heard this before. But again, an enjoyable track. I'm definitely gonna keep this on if it's playing. So solid. 7 out of 10. You know what this sounds like? You know the opening to the George Lopez movie, that oh my name, da 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 da. That's what this reminds me of.
Ooh, I got it bad for you. Got to understand. You should be my boo thing, my boo thing. I should be your man's. Don't you want that real love? I always have your back. Don't you want some pretty babies, pretty babies? I could give you that. Us together, us together. So serious, yeah. Ooh, I got it bad for you.
Interestingly, I was gonna say this is one I'll probably skip, but as this song is progressing, I'm liking it a lot. I love the way that organ comes in after the drop. I love the way that drop even came out of nowhere. It was very unexpected, but pleasant, interesting.
Got to understand. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you should be my boo thing, boo thing. I should be your man. Don't you want that real? Girl, I always have your back. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't you want some pretty brown, little babies? I could give you that. Used to light up when I called to say I love you. But these days, maybe those words don't hit the same.
Hear the same.
All
Whoa!
alone in this home that we built.
I love the way how that line. You don't hear the same. How it harmonizes with the bass line. Dope.
I'm just thinking of you. Thought our light would never fade away, but the fire don't burn like it used to, girl. Don't wanna let you go, but you know something's got to change. Feels like I'm reaching out with nothing left to hold on to. Feels like I'm reaching out with nothing left to hold on to.
This far, I like the song a lot more when it started than where it went. I hope y'all get what I mean. I feel like it could have been a lot more toned down. Yeah, I think it would have worked better. It's still technically a ballad, but it could have been a lot slower in the pace. Like the opening pace of it, I enjoyed, and I feel like more could have been done with it in terms of where the build goes. Pretty much, I didn't think it needed a build necessarily. That's what it is really.
The smile on your face that I used to make is long and gone. Dance with me, darling, just one more time.
Yeah.
Take my hand and let's just slow dance all night.
All night.
Girl, you know I'm hoping.
Girl, you know I'm hoping.
When the music hits, you and I will fall in love all over again. Dance with me, darling. Just
This is the right amount of slow pace build cheese that I can get behind. I'm loving
one
this.
more time. Put your pride aside, right here next to mine.
Du-du-du-du.
Girl,
Woo!
you know I'm hoping.
That a guitar?
Hoping
Woo!
when the music hits.
You know what? You know what really sells this song? It's that guitar. The way it's pretty much it feels so longing. The guitar, the way the string is being played. That dum, no, that key would be wrong. It's like dum dum dum. It's like it's fighting through a crowd to just get to something, but it's not quite there yet. Yeah, it's good.
You and I will fall in love all over again. All the stars are out tonight. Maybe they'll shine a little light. Help us find what we're trying to find. It's been so long since I held you tight. I won't let you go till we get it right. Will you dance with me, darling? One more time.
Woo!
Is the only
That's good.
thing that we try. Girl, you know I'm hoping, hoping when the music ends, you and I will fall in love.
All in all, this album was fairly solid. There were a lot of tracks to enjoy, and none of them were necessarily bad at all. I really love Risk It All. Cha 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 was flavorful, but not my favorite. I do enjoy. God was showing off, one of the standouts for me. Why You Wanna Fight, I really like that one also. On My Soul was a bit of a mixed bag, personally. Something Serious, I think I gave that a 7 out of 10. Nothing Left, I wasn't the biggest fan of this. I feel like it could have gone somewhere else. Dance With Me, another 10 out of 10 personally. One of my favorites on the project. There's at least 5 songs that I think are really great on this, and it's 9 songs, so that's like already well over 50%. And as I said, none is bad, so 5 really great and like 3 good. If I was gonna call one bad, I would say probably between Something Serious or Nothing Left. Those are probably the two weakest. No, my bad. Not Something Serious. Between On My Soul and Nothing Left. Those are probably the two weakest songs overall. But overall, uh, 10-year hiatus coming back with this. There were elements that I did enjoy. There were new elements. I love the Hispanic vibes that was sprinkled throughout majority of the project. Uh, it's good music. I don't know if this will become some form of classic or anything of that sort, but it's enjoyable, good music for now, and that's my take for now. Keep in mind, this is my first listen. Opinions do change, and I will be revisiting this project again on my own time, and there'll be other new elements that I do pick out. So you guys should probably look out for a post album review and rating at some point if you would be interested in seeing that. But yeah, let me know your favorite songs down below.